Hi, I'm Amanda Taylor, the owner of Embellished Weddings.
And I'm Keely Honer, a lead wedding coordinator and designer with Embellished Weddings.
Embellished Weddings is a planning and design company. We have been around since 2008, and one of our biggest things that is so important to us is the level of service we provide our clients. Our desire is to go above and beyond on your wedding day.
We want to bring your vision to life. This is not our wedding, it's your wedding. And so it's really important for you to tell us those details that you are wanting. And another thing too that I've been telling Amanda recently is we're very professional, but we also love to have fun.
Absolutely.
We want to build that relationship with you and hopefully be great friends by the end of it. I think something that a lot of people don't know that a wedding planner does is just little random things behind the scenes. At one of my bride's weddings, I was fanning her under her dress and also fanning the horse that was very hot in the middle of September, I believe.
Yes.
Another thing too is we help bustle the train. We help put the veil in and out. It's just random things like that that you guys don't think about, that we are there by your side helping you along the way.
Absolutely. There were a lot of details I loved about Ashton and Grant's wedding, but just one of them was the positivity of the bride and groom in the midst of planning a wedding during COVID-19 pandemic. They had original wedding date in April, and unfortunately that was right when everything kind of got bad and they could not have more than 10 guests. And so we went to Carlton Landing. It was supposed to be at Cole's Garden, and we had 10 guests or less. There was just bride, groom, parents, photographer. It was very intimate and it was so special. It was nothing that was originally planned, but it went exactly as planned, if that even makes sense. They did decide to also have kind of move their original date to June so they could celebrate with all of their family and friends. Once again, the pandemic was still happening in June, but thankfully at that time it was a little, it was not as worrisome, and so a lot of guests were able to come to Cole's Garden and celebrate. And so what I loved through all of this is they had such a great attitude. Planning a wedding in the midst of a pandemic is not easy. There were a lot of changes. There were a lot of things that didn't go as planned. But sometimes if it doesn't go as planned, doesn't mean it's not great. They had such a special, beautiful, amazing wedding day, and you can see in all the details that it went better than planned. My favorite detail from this wedding was all the personal touches. They have the sweetest dog that they love, that they did dog favors for all of the guests, little dog treats for the guest dogs, and it was really, really sweet. They had just custom signage throughout the wedding that reflected things that were important to them, and so anytime you can bring in a meaningful personal touch, that's one of my favorite details. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You can stay in touch with us through Instagram at Embellished Weddings. You can also find out more information on our website, which is www.embellished.wedding.